welcome to the Black Hills of South Dakota. We are here on July 21st, 2024, and in the Black Hills we just did the Spearfish Canyon Drive, or Spearfish Creek Road, whatever it was, drive, and we got through there a little faster than we thought, so we thought, let's run and see something else. So you'll see up here in the distance this big rock that doesn't look quite man-made, it doesn't quite look natural, is man-made. That is the Crazy Horse Memorial, so that's what we're here to do today. I don't know much about it. I haven't really prepared. I just have it on the map for things that we could do, and so we decided to come and do it. We'll have to go inside the Welcome Center, and I know you can learn a lot about it there, so we'll do that. And I don't know how close we can get from a quick Google search. It looked like it was quite expensive to get anywhere close. So we'll go inside and we'll learn more. All I know is Crazy Horse was a Native American, obviously probably hung out in this area, and they've been carving this thing for a very long time. We're also not far from Rushmore. Rushmore is maybe a 20-minute drive from here. I don't know, it's not far. We saw signs for it when we were coming. So it's very close to Rushmore, and obviously very Rushmore-esque. This is very incomplete. It only looks like it's maybe 10 or 15% complete. There's a whole, we'll see inside what the whole design is gonna look like in the future. But a very cool thing. I had no idea this thing existed until about 2 years ago, and I was like, what? I didn't know this was real. I gotta go see this thing. So here we are, and we're gonna go and learn more about it and see how much of it we can see from here. So we got in and we just kind of like walked around this lobby area. Haven't really seen much yet. We were just trying to see how close we can get. So there's two ways you can get closer from here. You can take a bus, and the bus will take you to the base of the mountain, so you get a little bit of a closer look. Or you can pay, and that the bus is $5, so super reasonable. And then the other way, you can go all the way to the top if you want, and that's $125, which we're not going to do. But unfortunately, both of those are suspended for lightning right now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in and see this movie. We're going to go in and see this movie and get a background on Crazy Horse, and then I'll share with you the important information. So just got out of the movie they had. It was actually really, really good. You know, you normally go and you see some of those movies, those informational ones, they're really, really boring or whatever. This was really comprehensive, good history. So basically, a Native American man named Standing Bear, I believe, was the one that wanted to start the sculpture. Found a guy, I believe, who helped on Mount Rushmore, and together they came up with the idea to do Crazy Horse. And so then it was a lot about the guy who Korczak Zukowski is the sculptor, and a lot of it was about him and how from about 1948, I think is when he started it, till when he died in 82, his whole life was dedicated to doing this sculpture. They never even finished any part of it. I think when he was alive, his wife took it up, and the first part they finished was the face. And now, if you go and look at it, it looks like the face and the hand is getting close to finished. And then they're going to think they're working on the horse. Let me show you the sculpture here, what it's supposed to look like when it's done. But and now they said the original carver, his kids started to take it up, and now his grandkids are working on it. So there's at least 3 generations currently working on it. So that's what it's gonna look like. It's done. So this is 1/300th of the scale. It's supposed to be like 500 feet tall and 600 feet wide or something when it's done. So very, very cool. Unfortunately, I don't know that we're going to be able to get any closer than this. I mean, from your video, it looks pretty far away. For me, it's not too bad. I can see the face. I can make out most of the hand. Looks pretty cool. But they've been working on this thing for 70 years or so now, and it's still not close to done. But it is really cool looking, and when they finish it, it's going to be awesome. I imagine it'll get done quicker and quicker as technology gets better. But, excuse me, it's just very cool. So now the rest of this is just Native American History Museum here. And then there's also a school here, a college, that they talked about as well. So I'm gonna go around. And, oh yeah, there's the sculptor guy. Got his own picture there. Yeah, he said he would, when he started it, he would have to climb up like to 700 stairs or something to get to the top. And he had like a compressor at the bottom of the hill here that he would turn on. He had to crank it on, and then he ran tubing all the way up to the top to be able to drill the holes to put the dynamite in. And he said there was many times where he would get part of the way up and he would hear the engine go kaput, 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 and then quit on him. And he'd have to go all the way back down to the bottom to restart it. He said one day, I think it happened 9 times, where he would start it, he would go up the hill, the thing would shut down, he'd have to come all the way back down to the bottom, restart it, and go again, all by himself. Now, many crews there that are doing it with a lot better machinery. So it should be, in the next 20 years or so, it should look a lot different. Very cool. Okay, so let's get into this museum some more and learn a little bit more, and we'll come back. So, looking up at the pictures, you can kind of see how it changed from up here 1948 to 68 to 74, 1990 up in the top, from 2005 to 2012 over there. See if I can get some pictures online to show you the difference. And you can tell from 1990 to 2012, it's really taken shape a lot more. It's starting to look really cool. So, oh man, here's a really good look at about what it looks like today. This is from August of 2023. So yeah, the whole face is completed. You can see the hand now, which is mostly completed with the finger. And then I guess, so they got a hole here, and then they're going to start carving the horse here, I believe. So still a long way to go to get that. That's the battery bell right there. But pretty cool. So we got a teepee here. Then you can just see they put it all on here. It's all decorated. You can kind of peek in, man. Like this here. So there's a minute here. Talk about the peek in.
You'd say beer? You can see that old fire ranch.
What it would have looked like in one of these.
There's that here.
I'm guessing they didn't have a branded light in theirs, but very cool. So just so you know, this isn't just like one building. This is the museum we were just in. This is where we entered, and we went through here and out the gift shop, and then they have still all this stuff here to look at. Now they just said there's gonna be a performance here at the stage, so we're gonna go try to get a look at that, and then maybe we'll run through the rest of this. I would like to see his carvings, which are over here. So there's a original family home, I guess, is right over here, which should be cool. So they said the first 7 months he was here, he had to build his own house, clear the land and everything himself before he could even get started on the sculpture at all. And then he raised his 10 kids here while he worked on the sculpture. So there's this big open waterfall or water area here. We've got this fountain. And then we've got Crazy Horse here in the background at all times. Let's see if we can go watch some of this performance.
Hello, my name is Samin Washi. I come all the way from Oklahoma from the Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes. Today, I brought my family. We're known as the Washi family, or better known as the Rising Buffalo Dance Group. We come all the way from Oklahoma. We're a fancy dance family. My wife, she fancy dances. My son, he fancy dances. And my youngest son, who's 2 years old, he also fancy dances.
Sick.
Today we're going to be showcasing our dance styles and our regalias, as well as some of the stories and the histories behind the origins of our dances. You're going to learn a little bit about the traditional way of things and the contemporary way of things, how we do things today.
So here they've got rocks from the mountain, and you're allowed to take one if you want one. They just ask, you know, for a little donation, so that's kind of cool. I'm not going to take one. Don't have room in the car for it. But those Washi dancers, the Washi family dancers, was really cool. They did all those different dances and kind of talked about all the things they're wearing and stuff like that. Really cool thing that they had going on here, and that was completely free with the admission. They had that going on all day today. So now we're gonna go in. So I guess this is his home. So the guy who sculpted it, Korczak Zukowski. This is his home and the studio here. So let's go. I guess we'll go in this one because the door is open first. This is the studio, I think. What's it say? No. So, okay. So here we get some of his sculptures. We'll get to see. There's a video showing how they're doing some of the work.
Several cuts are made, 1/10 of a foot apart, leaving a surface that can then
This is the vision for it, its completion, because they said they had a whole idea of this whole campus and what it would bring to the community with lots of buildings around. So here we get a few of his sculptures here that he did. So here's just a sculpture of the head of the horse. A little bit of a process here that they're working on. So these are like the stages, I think. So bench 1, bench 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's how they...
And when they completed them. Here we go. Here's an aerial photo before and after. 1969.
You can see where this has been done on Crazy Horse's hand and on his upper arm on the back side of the carving. This is the same method that was used on
Oh, here we go.
Horse's face in the 1900s.
So here it is, 1969, what it looked like. And then I can drag it over. See the work they've done on it. You can see a big difference. They even here you have the horse head marked out. You can see where they're planning on putting it here.
Sculpture changes rapidly. The crew must think about access.
Oh, the timeline. Oh, this is a complete timeline. Really cool. So this is 48. This is when he started the first blast, 1948. And let's see, 52. The bucket. 90 foot tall. It's the bucket cable car. The cable car up. Let's see, 81. 40-ton blast. This is when he dies. The benches start. And is the face completed? Was this the face completed? Oh, here's the face completed on the 50th anniversary. Pretty cool. So a couple more. There's a self-portrait of the sculptor. Some of the tools that he used and they used. There's the head sculpture. Cool. So let's check out his house here and then see if there's anything else we need to see. Yeah, so earlier I talked about his compressor that he ran from the ground to run the drill, I guess. Here it is, the original one, he said, in the very famous line, always kaput, 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 kaput. So I'm guessing they're not using it anymore, but here it is. They have the original one here from when he started in 1948. Crazy. So it's gonna end it for our tour here at the Crazy Horse Memorial. Awesome place. I recommend, hopefully you get a little more lucky and they don't have to shut down the buses, but I would try to get a little bit closer. I think the buses probably would get you to the base, which would be close enough. There's such a line for it because they had paused it for a while that we're just gonna skip that for this time, enjoy the view from here, which is still pretty good, and come back again, you know, in 10 or 15 years when it's more complete. Get some horse statues. Oh, look, Korchak did these ones too. Wow. So we're gonna end the video here. So if you like the video, hit the like button now. Comment. If you have any comments, questions, anything I missed, anything you want to add, whatever. If you made it this far in the video, just comment and let me know you made it that far. We appreciate hearing from you. And subscribe so you can hear more of this, see more of these videos we got. We're going to be in the Black Hills here of South Dakota for another couple of days, and we got plenty more exciting things from South Dakota and beyond South Dakota on our way back to the East Coast from here. We're already been as far west as we're going to go on this trip, so we're heading all the way back to the East Coast. Lots of adventures along the way. Right, Micah? He's excited. So until then, we'll see you in the next one.